All right, what's up? It's your boy Loui from JAMN 95.7. How's everybody doing? I got somebody very special in the building. This is Ginette Claudette. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Just drove up here from LA.
Okay.
Super early in the morning, but I'm getting better at the being a morning person thing.
So you're originally from New York, right?
Correct.
Nueva York, like you said.
Nueva York.
That's right. And have you been to the West Coast before?
I'm actually living here now. So
What?
I'm living in LA. I'm living in K-Town.
For how long have
It's
you been living here for?
like a year now. Yeah, but I go home every month because I have to.
So let me ask you this. What are the biggest differences between the West Coast and the East Coast? And some things that you like about the West Coast and you don't like about the West Coast.
I mean, I like everything about the East Coast better than
The West Coast is fine. That's your hometown. It's okay. It hurts my feelings a little bit.
The food, the people, the culture. My family, all my family and friends are in New York, so I definitely miss that. But you cannot beat the Cali weather, and just that laid back feel. It's so different from New York, so I can definitely appreciate that. And I love all the good food in K-Town. There's so much good food in K-Town.
Yeah, really? All right, nice. You are Dominicana, right? Are you?
Yep, 100%.
Dominicana. All right.
You say that like you're Dominican.
No, well, I'm Mexican. I'm Mexican, but you know what I mean. Born and raised here. Yeah, my mom's actually from right here in the border town.
Really?
Yeah, she's from Tijuana. Yeah, but tell me a little bit about your family and how you grew up.
I was born and raised in Washington Heights in New York, which, if you know, is like Dominicanville in New York City. Mm-hmm. It's where we all are. My mom was a singer in the 80s in the Dominican Republic. She was like a huge Latin
Can I ask who
star.
that was?
And I'm a junior, so her name is Ginette.
Ginette also?
Yeah, I'm actually a junior because my mom's name is Ginette and my dad's name is Claudio. So they didn't get creative at all. It's Ginette Claudette.
So what did she sing?
She sung Spanish ballads and merengue.
Merengue, I love that. By the way, I love dancing merengue, salsa, bachata. That's like my thing, yo. A lot of that stuff isn't, Mexicans don't really listen to that. They listen more to norteño, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I love to dance bachata. That's like my
bachata.
jam. That's my jam.
Bachata is like the soul, the meat and potatoes of Spanish music. I love it.
That's what's up. So talking about that music influence, any of that goes into the music that you
do now?
Yeah,
definitely. I'm big on Selena, obviously. Selena's one of my idols.
I got to meet their family, by the way.
Did you really?
Her family, yeah, it was awesome.
So we're going to I think we're going to Corpus Christi, and I was like, is there any chance I could go to the Selena Museum while we're there? I was like, are we gonna have any time? Because I really want to go see that. But her big fan. Luis Miguel, obviously. Luis Fonsi is killing it right now.
Yep.
I'm super into urban Spanish music right now because it's really making a serious dent, and I'm really proud of that being Latina.
Me too, man.
It's time,
preaching
right?
to the choir right here. Yeah, it's time. It's our time. Let's go.
Our time. We're here.
That's cool. So you would say Selena is definitely one of your biggest influences. Who else?
J-Lo, obviously. I love so much. My mom is my number one. Inspiration for sure.
That's legit.
She would kill me if I
By
didn't
the
say
way, you've been working with Rico Love for a while.
I have, yeah.
That's awesome. That's really amazing. So how does it feel like working with somebody that's worked with some of the greatest?
So I met him in 2010. I was working on an album. I was at Motown at the time. I was working on an album there, and I did the bulk of that album with Rico. And so we just stayed in contact after that point. And I've always collabed with him on indie stuff. I pulled him on a record that I have called Better Love, and he featured on it. And this time around, when I was working on some new music, I was like, Rico, I need you again. And he came through so hard for this new single, True, that we're about to put out.
Yeah. Okay.
So we collabed on that, and I'm so excited about it. He's like a brother to me. He's always been so kind and always gave me such good advice because he's been around forever, like you said.
Yeah. I can't wait to listen to the single. I haven't gotten a chance to.
I think you're gonna love it.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. So let me ask you a few fun questions. So, so tell me something that your friends might think is weird. The weirdest thing that you do. They're like, that's weird. Why do you do that?
Weird thing that I do.
Is there anything weird that you do that your friends think you're just like, what is wrong with her?
It's weird? Geez, I'm
or a habit or anything like that?
I don't think I have any super weird, odd habit. I think my friend always makes fun of just my OCD.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm super I get super antsy when stuff isn't tidy around me. So I'm always like fixing stuff, and like my best friend Loco, he gets super annoyed with me. I guess that would be like the only thing.
All right, cool. Yeah, ACD. I think I got a little bit of that myself.
That's like from like being Spanish, and you know, like Latina moms, like their cleaning is on another level. I can't.
She gonna bust out with the chancla.
Yeah, if I don't, I gotta make her proud.
Yeah, that's right. What about how about any boys? You got any boys that you're looking at, gentlemen in your life?
Gentleman in my life, yes.
Oh, snap. Okay,
For a while. It's been a while. Somebody that I collaborate with musically as well. So we're steady.
No details on the name, huh?
Yeah,
no. We'll keep that one on the DL.
Just
no
for
biggie.
now, you know?
That's funny. Okay, cool. Yeah. So I heard also that you are, besides just a singer, you write your songs, right?
I do, yeah.
Or co-write your songs. Mm-hmm. So tell me about your creative process. How does that work? How do you write a new song?
It depends. Like sometimes I'll be like literally like riding the train or something in New York, and I'll like come up with a song idea, and I like immediately have to write it down in my notes, and then I'm like, I gotta go to the studio. And then sometimes I just walk into a session and like chords, like just start playing chords. I'm really big on like melody and music that is like nostalgic. So as soon as I hear like a chord progression that like moves me, like it just flows.
Yeah,
so it's pretty. Yeah.
By the way, I'm also a big fan of like R&B. I heard that some of your things are like Aaliyah and
oh my god, yeah,
and like back in the day. Yeah, that's like when I grew up. So you know what I mean. I love all that stuff. So those people are definitely your influences.
100%. Aaliyah, TLC, Lauryn Hill, Alicia Keys, Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston. Like the list just goes on and on and on. But I'm such an R&B head. Like my older sister put me onto it when I was growing up because she was like the teenager, and she was like the one that got to go out and have a boyfriend and do cool shit. So I always like used to watch her, and like whatever she was listening to, I would listen to as well. And so she used to play a lot of R&B growing up, and then my mom played all the Spanish music. So that's kind of how like
it combined.
Those two like
those things merged.
Yeah.
By the way, I love that stuff. So like when reggaeton came out, it was like my thing because it was kind of like the Latin mixed with the hip hop, which I grew up with. So I was like
it's
all
like street,
about it.
It's
you
like
know
street
what I mean?
culture in like in your language.
It's awesome. It's a good time. So what's next? What you got going on? What are your plans?
So I just released a single, Twisted, and that's out right now, and it's doing awesome, and I'm super excited. I did that with the Stereotypes, who did Bruno, That's What I Like, and are killing it right now. They're the homies. And now we're about to put out my new single, True, in like 3 weeks. So I'm really, really excited. It's been a long time coming. We've been working on it for like a long time. So
all right.
I'm excited.
And I did listen to your song Twisted before that. I kind of saw the music video. You guys are breaking in somewhere. What's going on with that?
We had to let him know. I had to call my girls up, and we had to break into his house and, just make sure that he was being like good.
Legit? He's doing good?
And we didn't find anything. That's the kicker. So.
And is this something that is happening in your life maybe that you were kind of like trying to bring out?
Well, I'm a little crazy, just a little bit.
Well, that's funny. That's pretty funny. By the way, I was going to ask you, tell me 5 things that just like general people will not know about you. What are 5 things that they wouldn't know about you?
That they would not know about me?
Yeah.
I'm vegetarian.
Vegetarian?
Yeah.
All right. I feel like I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I know.
Too many tacos and
I feel like I
burritos.
shouldn't have said that because I'm so on and off and wishy-washy with it that I'm just like, if I start eating meat tomorrow, they're going to be like, she's a liar.
No, okay. But you try to watch.
But it's been like 8 months now, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like,
that's pretty
I don't
impressive.
think people would expect that because like Spanish, rice, beans, chicken, like who can live without that?
Yeah.
What? That people don't know, wouldn't expect about me.
Yeah.
I play guitar.
Okay, so you do play music.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I grew up like in church singing, and I was just that kid that was like on Saturday mornings I wanted to go like take guitar lessons, so I would just like go to the like community center in the church and take my lessons. I was totally that kid. So that.
Okay. Any other instruments that you might play?
I play a little bit of piano, but not enough that I want to like fully claim it.
Yeah.
I went to a really tiny performance school in the Bronx in New York. It was like, we were like the first graduating class. Like New York City is like so over populated that there's like new schools that pop in and around all the time. So I went to this tiny little like crappy school in the Bronx that actually was like incredible and changed my life. But you would never think so. I don't even think it exists anymore, which is like the funny thing.
Okay.
Love to cook.
Oh, what's your favorite thing to cook?
Spanish food.
Spanish
food because I'm in LA and I feel like I can't get it.
But there has to be like a plate, like a dish. Yeah.
Sancocho.
Sancocho. Tell me what that is for people that don't know. Like myself, I'm Latino. I don't know what sancocho is.
What?
No, because I'm Mexican.
So
I'd be eating burritos and tacos, I tell you.
Which is like the best out here, by the way. We were just talking about that on the ride here about how you cannot not have good Mexican food in LA.
Have you been to TJ, by the way?
No.
You guys got to go to TJ, get some TJ tacos. This is the best.
Done.
For sure.
Wait, do they have vegetarian tacos?
Oh, no, they don't. I forgot about that. But you can get some quesadillas probably, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can do that. I can't give up cheese. Like, it's so hard for me. But sancocho there's two. Sancocho is like a chicken soup. It's like a Dominican chicken soup. And then there's sancocho de habichuela, which is my favorite. And it's like a bean pork stew. It's so good, but I can't eat it anymore.
Dang. But you'll cook it?
But I've been cooking it forever. I just haven't had it in so long. It's one of my favorite things. My mom kills it.
All the moms.
Yeah, she beats me.
The aunties and the moms, they be killing it.
And the grandmas.
Right? And the grandmas. You can't go with the grandmas. They're the ones that taught everybody, right?
They go head to head on dishes, and they're always like trying to get the person like to vote. But I always vote for my grandma. My mom gets so mad.
Yeah, of course. Grandma's food is definitely going to be the best, always.
Always. I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4. That was 4, right?
Yeah, one more.
And a fifth.
Pull one out.
I grew up in competitive dancing. I was like in a bunch of dance groups and crews growing up and doing competitions and stuff, which like you wouldn't really expect because I kind of just like left that life and put all my focus into music. But all my friends are like super talented professional dancers, like in the industry, which is going to be really fun when it's time to tour.
All right. Well, those are 5 things. I want to talk about how you came up in the industry because you've been working at it for a while, right? What are some of your struggles that you've been through, and what are some advice that you want to give to like younger girls that are looking into getting into business or just to succeed in general?
Well, yeah, I've been kind of like working at it for a while. Like I told you before, I had the Motown stint where I was at that label for a while and did the whole like album never came out thing, and just kind of had to work my way through that. And growing up, my older sister, who I told you put me on to R&B music, she was terminally ill growing up, so I had to kind of like deal with that and trying to focus on my music thing at the same time, and that was always a constant battle. She passed away in 2006.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
All good, no worries. But yeah, so that kind of put me in a position where I was like, I really want to live like the life she didn't get to live, and I want to do all the things that she didn't get to do. She was a singer too, and we sang a lot together. So I think my advice for someone who's been, pursuing this is just to keep going. Like been super tunnel vision since I was little. I've never wanted to do anything else. I was totally the kid that signed up for every theater class, every dance class, everything. I was there. And so if you just keep pushing and you keep that tunnel vision, you'll get there. You'll absolutely get there. You just work hard and stay focused, and don't allow like the world and like people's negativity kind of just, dim your dreams.
That's what's up. Yeah. So keep on moving with the artists that you might want to work with. Is that somebody that you would be like, oh, I would love to work with this person?
We were just talking about this right now. I'm so obsessed with Post Malone right now.
Oh, Post Malone.
I love him. I just think he's so cool, and like his music is like country rock, hip hop, R&B, like all in one. I think he's such a talented songwriter.
And his background is a little interesting too, right? Like
what's his background?
He's just how he didn't start with hip hop. I think he was more either rock or.
See, that makes total sense. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
but that makes total sense because it comes through, and I'm just like, this guy has so many musical influences. You can hear it, and I'm a sucker for music, so I'm just like, I can pick up so much from his music, and I love it. I'm obsessed with the album. I've been like replaying it like crazy. Better now.
Yeah. All right, let's get a little bit fun right here. I'm gonna ask you some random questions and see what you got.
Okay.
Do you believe in aliens?
Yep.
You do? Okay.
100%.
Elaborate. Why do you believe in aliens?
I can't, it's so hard to just believe that we are the only thing. Like, that's so egotistical to think that we're the only thing out here. I definitely believe there's
aliens.
More out there.
She believes in aliens. All right. Is there anything that creeps you out?
Creeps me out.
Yeah, like the scary clowns that pop out in the middle of the night.
Nope, I'm not as scared of I'm not as scared. I'm not scared of the dark or anything like that. I love horror movies. It creeps me out. I think like socially awkward people.
So,
Probably.
So more humans.
Humans.
Humans creep you out. Okay.
I like dogs.
What song do you know by heart besides yours that you love so much?
X Factor is like my favorite song in the world. It's Lauryn Hill.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Lauryn Hill. What is the worst movie you've ever seen in your life?
Oh my God. I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble.
Nah, just be honest.
The worst movie I've ever seen is probably Glitter.
Glitter, wow. You're throwing shade to the fellow artists. No, I'm just kidding.
I love her so much.
All right, well, that was Ginette Claudette. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for having me. Did you have fun?
I had tons of fun. This is like a first for me, and I was just saying that you can only do something for the first time once, and so I'm super happy that you're my first radio interview ever.
Hey, that's awesome. I'm excited. I'm excited to be the first, to hit her first. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Bye.